Brahma Gururvishnu Gururdevo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om. Here we are studying Panchakam or Sadhanapanchakam. Another name is Upadesha Panchakam, and we are in the last shloka. There it was taught Ekante sukhamasyatam paratare chetas samadhiyatam purnatmasu samikshyatam jagadidam tadbadhitam drishyatam prakarma pravilapyatam chitibalatnapyuttarai shrishyatam prarabdham tiha bhujyatam atha parabrahmatmana sthiyatam. Ekante sukhamasyatam. Stay in a solitary place without effort. That must be quite natural for you. And the most solitary place is our own pure, calm mind. Manasa Saras. Only if we can live in that Manasa Saras, dip ourselves in the Manasa Saras, then only we can reach Kailasa. Kailasa is the Swarupa. Kila asam tatra idi Kailasam. What is my real nature? That is Kailasa. Kila asam tatra. Asam means I was there. I was asam. That is, remove all our false identifications and superimpositions. Where we are in ourselves. That is Kailasa. So to reach Kailasam, we have to stay and dip ourselves in Manasa Saras. So that is the most solitary place or the lonely spot we can have. Live there. And paratare chetas samadhiyata. Meditate on the highest. Always meditate on the highest. As we are in this world, there will be waves around. We will be doing this and that. So many works will come. Outwardly, with full concentration and attention, we have to do our work. But the inner self must be established in the highest. So, paratare cheta samadhiyata. Next is Purnatmasu samikshyatam jagadidam tatbadhitam drishyatam. Purnatmasu samikshyatam. Ikshada means you must see, hear, realize. Susamikshyatam. Su stands for Sushtu, well. Well. The meaning of Sushtu, the preface Sushtu is well. So you have that sight, or you realize how well. For what well stands the without any doubt. When we hear from Guru, when we do Shravana, and when the Manana is there, we are contemplating on what we have heard from Guru. One after another, so many questions will come with it. So many doubts. And if you are going in the path of sadhana, swadhyaya, that is Shravana and Manana, slowly all the doubts, all the queries, they will subside. And then, without any doubt, there is that knowledge shining with it. That is realization. That the teaching of the Guru and sayings of Shastra and our own experience, these three comes together and unite into one knowledge. See? Sayings of the Shruti, teaching of the Guru, and our own experience. All these three comes together and merge into our own being. That is realization. That is Vijnana. So that is this Susamiksha, realizing well, without doubt. See, when we experience, we have no doubt. As long as that experience is not there, doubts will come. So Susamiksha means that knowledge without doubt. That is, when this knowledge, which we accrued through Shravana and Manana, it is now our own being. That is the Susamiksha. So, Purnatma Susamikshyatam. Purnatma. Atma, the self is Purna. There is no limitation. Purna means unlimited. Purnamadah, Purnamidam, we are chanting every day. Purna is without limitation. There are so many limitations which we are superimposing, or we are identifying ourselves with limited objects. Even a small child knows, I am not the body. Body is mine. But how we do not know, we are identifying ourselves with the body. That is what is happening. So Atma is Purna, self is Purna, without any limitation. But because of ignorance, we are viewing ourselves as unlimited being. So here it is reiterated, Atma is Purna, without any limitation. Because Atma is existence absolute. Atma is existence absolute. That is Sat. And Sat is Purna. Purnatma Susamikshyatam. Then, even a man having that knowledge, having that realization, is living in this world. As long as Prarabdha is there, we must live in this world. So what about the world I am seeing? You just think, Jagadidam Tatmadhitam Drishyata. Idam Jagat. This Jagat, this world. See, we can roughly translate Jagat as the world or universe. But the correct meaning is that which is moving. Gacchati iti Jagat. That which is moving always, that is Jagat. What is this movement? Jayate, asti, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, nashyati. We are having birth, then we are staying, then we are growing, then so many changes are coming, then slowly going back, and finally dies. These 6 bhava vikara, states of existence through which we are passing, that is called Jagat. Gacchati Jagat. We are moving through these phases. So whatever we are seeing around is a part of Jagat. For a moving object to move, there must be immovable substrata. If the base also is moving, we cannot move. We will not move. In the treadmill, so many people are running, standing on the platform. They are running, but not at all moving. Why? The platform also is moving. When the platform is moving, you will not move. So Jagat is here, that which is moving, that is Jagat. Jagat is here only because immovable substratum is here. And that we are calling Brahman. So when we see this world, we must think within. This is nothing but the manifestation of that immovable principle. Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayanti abhisambhishanti. That mantra we have seen last day. From where all these manifestations are coming, and by which all are sustained, and unto which all are going. What is that? That is this. In Chandogya Upanishad, while explaining the most famous Mahavakya, Tattvamasi, there it is repeatedly taught, Yatha Somya ekena mrtpindena sarvam mrunmayam vijñātam syāt. Oh my dear, if you understand a pinch of soil, the material of all the pots, vessels and everything made up of soil or mud is known. If you are really realizing the nature of or the swarupa of one pinch of iron, everything made of iron is realized. So, repeats Shruti in Chandogya. So what we are seeing around is nothing but the manifestation of Sat, existence. I am saying I am, or you are. This world is. Everywhere that is, it is there. And it is Sat. Because of that, everything else exists. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. See? So, jagadidam tad bhadhidam drishyata. Whenever we are seeing this world, just we have to think this is the manifestation of Sat. Nothing else. With that vision, you move in this world. And thereby, prakarma pravilapyatam. Prakarma is prak, prior. Prak. Karma. That is the effect of our past actions. That is prakarma. See, whenever we are doing any work, whether it be with this body, gross body, or with our words, or with our thoughts, with whatever instrument, whenever we work, whenever we do, immediately a samskara, that is an inscription, as a result of that karma, will come in the mind, in the chitta. That is called samskara, karma samskara. And this samskara, it will turn into vasana. Vasana is tendency to do. And this vasana will propel us to do more. Karma, samskara, vasana, karma. And from this karma again samskara, and from that samskara again vasana, and from that vasana again karma. So this is the cycle of karma. It is going on. It is going. And see, when the cycle of karma is going, the chitta is accumulating the samskara again and again, and there is a bundle of karma. That bundle we only accumulated through many lives. How many we do not know? That is the sanchita karma. Sanchita karma, accumulated karma. And from that sanchita karma, a part is becoming prarabdha karma. Prarabdha is that part of sanchita, accumulated karma, which is responsible for one birth. And we are here with our prarabdha. And inside, when we use the term inside, you must not take in the physical sense. There is sanchita. There is that innate, accumulated karma is there. And from that, we are taking a little prarabdha, and we are having this birth here. And we are living here according to our own prarabdha. And in this life, we are doing so many karmas. Thereby, we are attracting some new karma samskaras. that part of karma samskara which is yet to come is called agami karma. So 3 types of karma are there. One is sanchita, then the other prarabdha, and the other agami. Sanchita is the total accumulated karma, and prarabdha is that part which is responsible for this birth, and agami is those part the result is yet to come. Everybody is moving here with these 3 karma. So in our life, what we are doing? We are acting according to our prarabdha, and slowly prarabdha is being depleted. We are exhausting our prarabdha. But those who have identification with this body, mind, I, and with our karma as mind, they are still accumulating more and more karma, and so they are in the turmoil of this karma samskara, this cycle. But a man of knowledge, he knows, I am not this body, I am not this mind, all these are my instruments, and he is staying above. Thereby, he is not accumulating more and more karmas. But even a scholar, even a realized person, even a great sage, he has that prarabdha with him. As long as body is living in this world, prarabdha is there. For everybody, prarabdha is there. So here it is taught prakarma pravilapyatam. Pravilapyatam, dissolve. You dissolve or you exhaust. What? Prakarma, prarabdha karma. It is well explained in Bhagavad Gita and so many other places in Upanishads. Jnanagni, the fire of knowledge, will burn all accumulated karmas. With that knowledge, the fire of knowledge, when one is living in this world, all accumulated karma get burned. How it is? That relation with accumulated karma, that goes. See, I have accumulated so many karmas, and what is relating that karma to me? It is the identification with this body. Body means gross and subtle. Here we need not take the causal body. So because of this identification, that prakarma is with me. So when the realization is there, I am not this, that bond goes. That is prakarma pravilapyatam. You dissolve prakarma, all the accumulated karma, relation with the accumulated karma. It never means accumulated karma goes. No, the relation with accumulated karma goes. Then it is there. See, in railway stations, trains are moving. How many compartments? So many compartments are there. And one engine is taking all. Actually, that is not one engine. Only a hook connected with the first compartment. Then it is connected with the second compartment. Only a hook. Engine is going. All the compartments are going. When that hook is not there, engine will go. There is no connection with compartments. In the same way, When this identification is not there, it has gone, a Vijnani, a realized man, person, he has no connection with accumulated karma. Prakarma pravilapyatam. Then Chitibalad napyuttarai shrishyatam. Chitibalad. Chiti balam means the power of intelligence or the power of intellect, or roughly we can say power of mind. With the power of your intellect, Chitibalad napyuttaraihi shrishyatam. Shrishyatam. You don't accept or you don't embrace. The real meaning of Shrishyada means embrace. Real meaning of Shrishyada is embracing. You don't embrace with newer and newer karmas. You are depleting the accumulated karma, you do that. And in this life, you don't embrace with new karmas. Let it be exhausted. What is the meaning of that? See, whenever we are doing work with the feeling, I am doing, we are accumulating more and more karma, samskara. So it is taught here, Chitibala, with the power of intellect, napyuttaraihi shrishyata. Don't embrace more. Already there were so many. And you are disconnecting accumulated karma from you. And now when you are in this state, in this highest state, don't go for newer and newer karmas. Don't embrace. That never means you don't work. You don't teach. You don't do this, you don't do that. No, that is not the meaning. Don't have that feeling of I am doing. When we have that feeling I am doing, then all karmas are coming. We are embracing new karmas with this I-ness. So don't embrace more. Chitibalad. We must see that one word, Chitibalad, the power of intellect. That means we must be very vigilant and observe what are happening around. I am doing everything, but I am not at all involving myself or entangling myself. Thereby I am staying above. Chitibalad napyuttaraihi shrishyata. Then prarabdham tiha bhujyatam. As we have seen, even a Vijnani, a realized man, he have prarabdha because body is there. Body is there, so there is prarabdha. There some question may come. If there is prarabdha for a realized person also, what is the benefit of knowledge? Because prarabdha is there for ignorant man, and he is suffering. If there is prarabdha for a realized one also, then what is the benefit we are getting out of this knowledge? Such a question may come. See, both have prarabdha. Both ignorant and wise scholar, both have prarabdha. Ajnani and Vijnani, both have prarabdha. But one is immersed in the prarabdha. Oh, I am suffering, or I am enjoying. Whereas the other man is just observing, as if it is happening for somebody else. This is the difference. This is the only difference. Man of knowledge, he is accepting all prarabdha or all effects of prarabdha as a mere observer. He is not involving himself anymore. He is just observing. Whereas an ignorant man, he is immersed. That is the difference. Both have prarabdha. See, it is like some seeds. Some seeds, when we roast the seed, putting in a pot on an oven, when we look from outside, there is no difference. There is no difference. Then we take that seed and sow, put in the field, give water, everything, it will not sprout. When we look from outside, there is no difference. It is a seed. But it don't have that power to sprout. In the same way, both ignorant man and a scholar or a realized man, both have prarabdha. But one is immersed, the other is just observing. Nobody can change the equanimity of that knower. He is above all dualities. So, it is taught here, prarabdham tiha bhujyatam. The real meaning of bhujyatam is eat. Eat your prarabdha. What is the meaning of that? Eat your prarabdha. You accept whatever comes as a result of prarabdha with equanimity of mind, and thereby you exhaust your prarabdha. When it is exhausted, what will happen? Body will fall. Atha para brahmatmana sthiyatam. Sthiyatam. It comes from the root dhatu sthagati nivruttau. Gati is movement. The state of not having gati is stha. Sthiyatam. Stay. Without any movement, you stay. Where Parabrahmatmana, with that realization, firm realization, that I am Parabrahma, Aham Brahmasmi, I am unlimited. I am unlimited Sat, Chit and Ananda. Everything else where the results of ignorance and so many false identifications and so many superimpositions. Now, this wise man who is living in this world as a mere observer of everything, who has separated himself from accumulated karma, who is established in himself, in the self, which is unlimited. He is living in this world, and we are calling them Vijnanis. They are the light of the world. They have nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Still they are there. Such rishis, such great men. Actually, Veda is the highest pramana. Pramana means valid proof of knowledge. Veda is the highest pramana. But still, we are believing in the Veda, we are having faith in the Veda, or we are acting as per the exhortations of Veda. Why? Because we are seeing this like personification of Veda. Only because we are seeing great men of knowledge, those really personification of Veda, we are having faith in Veda. Because then we know these are not simple theoretical propositions. No. What Veda exhorts are not theoretical propositions, but they are the factual state of those who are living in the Veda, living in the knowledge. So in such a state, Parabrahmatmana sthiyatam, you stay as Parabrahma itself. Realize and be that. In the Upanishad it is said, Sayoha vai tat paramam brahma veda brahmaiva bhavati. One who knows Brahma, verily he becomes Brahma. It is not something becoming. He was that. He is that. But because of ignorance, the wheels of ignorance, he didn't know. Now that has gone. Now I am realizing what I am. So Vedanta is this much simple, realizing who I am. But there are so many complexities because we are living with so many ignorance, so many superimpositions, so many false identifications. To remove that, all these sadhanas are there. So be established in that. Parabrahma is the final teaching, and with that we can conclude. Even now it is 7:35 minutes more I have taken, but as we are going to conclude, we can chant once more. Vedo nityam adhiyatam tadudidam karmasvanushthiyatam teneshasya vidhiyatam apachiti kamye matistejyatam papaugha paridhuyatam bhavasukhe doshonusandhiyatam atmecha vyavasiyatam nijagriha turnam vinirgamyatam sangatsatsu vidhiyatam bhagavato bhaktirdridhadhiyatam shantyadi parichiyatam dridhataram karmashu santyajyatam sadvidvanupasrupyatam Pratidinam tatpaduka sevyatam Brahmaikaksharam Shrudishiro vakyam samakarnyatam Vakyarthascha vicharyatam Shrudishira pakshas samashriyatam Dustarkasu viramyatam Shrutimatatarko nusandhiyatam Brahmasmiti vibhavyatam Aharahar garvah parityajyadam Dehe hammatirujyadam Buddhajanai vadah parityajyadam Kshudvyadhischa chikitsyatam Pratidinam bhikshaushadham bhujyadam Swadvannam natu yachyatam Vidhivashat praptena santushyatam Shitoshnadi vishahyatam Natu vridha vakyam samucharyatam Audasinyam abhipsyatam Janakripa naishturyam utsrujyatam Ekande sukhamasyatam Paratare cetah samadhiyatam Purnatmasu samikshyatam Jagadidam tadbadhidam drisyatam Prakarma pravilapyatam Chitibaladnapyuttarai shrishyatam Prarabdham tiha bhujyatam Adha para brahmatmana sthiyatam There are 2-3 papers here, but I should do, I don't know. So, yogis believe in ahimsa, and Swami Vishnu said making war to attain peace was crazy. Why is Bhagavad Gita and other yogic stories so often sent in time of war? See, even in the field of war, they taught the science of having equanimity. This is a point to be explained, but in one sentence I am replying. Even in the field of war, because it is not good to battle. War is not a good thing, but it is there. In the world it was there. And as long as there is selfishness in human being, both in big person or in community or in society, there will be war. In the midst of war, this science was taught. All of us are staying or living in the midst of war. One is one type of war, the other types. A war is going within everybody. No? Of different gunas, of devas and asuras, this war is always there within. How to be calm, even in the midst of that. That science we have to know. This is not a story, it is a science. It's a science. even knowing the Gita is an analogy about our internal war, it seems that the same negative and violent thoughts we are avoiding. Worldly music, movies and books are being discussed and portrayed in much of yogic literature and stories. See, in Pramana, that is the highest Pramana is Veda, and there will be no war, no stories, no music, nothing. But Itihasas and Puranas, they are detailed explanations to teach the common man what Veda is. So for a common man to realize what Veda is, you cannot teach him directly. You have to narrate some stories, some explanations you have to give, logic you have to show. For that there are Itihasas and Puranas. That is why there are music, dance, story, this, that, wow, everything. Through that we have to take the essence, and the essence is nothing but Veda. This detailed answer is required, but because of time constraint, I am not going to that. In yogic test, austerities and tapas are said to be necessarily required. Yes, only through tapas, only through austerity, we can control our mind, we can make it pure and calm. Only through upasana, such sadhanas, we will get that calm, pure, focused mind. So it is required and it is essential. There are some more questions, but just think this. There is no contradiction between yoga and Vedanta. There is no contradiction between karma and jnana. All these are steps in ladder. All these are steps in ladder. So we have to first make our own inner instruments fit for real studies. To make that, primary sadhanas are there. Then automatically, or as a course of nature, we will move to the higher and higher and higher planes, and thereby only we will reach at a place where we can contemplate on the self. So there is no contradiction at all in this. Now I think we can conclude. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.